live from Oakland, California in the Bay Area. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call, and a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, number 38. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
That takes care of Buxton. Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one hit to right. Rooker has a beat on it. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Royce Lewis. Foul ball. Lewis getting to start at third, hitting third in the lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Breaking ball inside, and that is ball 1. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a nice inning of work there. We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter now, Yuri Ruiz. That misses. Ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first, and that's just foul. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
He swings and fouls one off.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes Carlos Correa. And a pitch. That one missed. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. The guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Here's Alex Kirilloff. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. 1 out, base is empty. The pitch. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. 2 out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Foul ball there. And a foul ball.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering way off the plate. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here is Brent Rooker. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Good eye in that spot. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. So here's Brown at the plate. That one finds the zone. And that is strike 1. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Castro slings to first. Oakland goes quietly. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His 9th homer of the year. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And it's even up.
1-1.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. This is Willie Castro. Now fly ball to right center. On the move. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. The throw in there. That's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Byron Buxton. And that's in there at the knees. Castro over at second, 1 down. Way inside. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And another ball. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the top of the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead, and he'll reach second with one away.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just straight through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One down. Here's Manuel Margot. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So digging in, Royce Lewis. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 back in Oakland as we go to the last of the third. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Shea Langoliers. Steps on first for the out. Here's Miguel Andujar. On the ground. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Aledmys Diaz now. That's to third. Lewis gathers and throws to first. And talk about back here in the East Bay. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Carlos Correa grounded out his first time up. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right side. Rooker moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's the DH, Alex Kirilloff.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And misses inside. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. 1 down, base is empty. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out of the center field.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Max Kepler at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Kepler measures 6 feet 4 inches. 31 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2. Kirilloff leads off first with 1 away. That one misses. 2-2. Out towards left center. Settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Kyle Farmer, the next twin up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one down the line, and it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. He's 0 for 1.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0. This will help in his outings to come.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Rooker settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz. Ripped on a line to center. Buxton takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. On the ground to first. He handles it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Got him. And that will end the inning. So no. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Willie Castro. And he deals. And there's a ball. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And that turns the lineup over. So the lineup flips over. Byron Buxton digs in now. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
A little bit high. Now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner at second, nobody out. And a good eye there.
2-2.
Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Manuel Margot, the next twin up to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one way inside. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Boyle up and loosening in the pen. Number 14 warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Now 1 and 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And now the lefty
That's ball 2.
in the dirt, blocked.
2 balls. 2
Runner
strikes.
holds tight as the count moves to 2 and 2. The pitch. Almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The Twins trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
2 on, 2 outs. Bounce to the left side. That's the third out. So they straighten. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in for Oakland, Seth Brown. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
You know, these A's just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Caught him looking for the K. Jordan Diaz up next for the A's. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. The line of the pitch. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That one to first. Farmer. He'll do it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Langoliers stands in now and watches strike one. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Joe Boyle.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Righty delivers. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Out to short. Diaz slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now batting Max Kepler. Way inside, gets out of the way. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Danny Jimenez up and throwing. Got a hard-throwing right-hander up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Upstairs. Left-hand hitter waits. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Two outs. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning. Headed down the line, and that will drop foul. Righty to the plate.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That a line to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side, and that one handled over to first. One up, one down, and it's Aledmus Diaz. Great breaking ball in there for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And now the lineup turns over with one away. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lewis. Over to Castro for one. Double play. They can't seem to break. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Jimenez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That missed by a lot. 1-0. Jimenez, 6'1" righty, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The wind and the pitch. That clips the corner. That one ripped. That's back. And it's off the batter's eye. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So the batting order turns over. Now Byron Buxton. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
One ball.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Number 9, Trevor.
This is off the inside, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground to short. Diaz slings to first, and there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Outside low, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is back. And forget it. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well.
On to pitch now for Oakland, number 14. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Carlos Correa. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ripped on a line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is Twins baseball on the show North. So remaining in the game defensively, Edouard Julien. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. Noted in the box again. Takes a strike.
Number 9, Trevor.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. The pitch. There he goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brent Rooker. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
The Twins leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Wow, nice play to first. And that's a great play for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back here in the East Bay, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Twins DH, Alex Kirilloff. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Kepler in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruiz drifts towards it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. Kyle Farmer. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Hard hit left side. The throw to first, and that is that. Twins are now into the ball game on defense. Carlos Santana. He takes over as the new first baseman. To the right side. Santana steps on the bag, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bounced out to short. Correa. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. That's a little bit low.
Count 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To third, Lewis. Zips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Gott. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Jeffers at the plate now as he chases after that one. Action in the pen down there. Zach Jackson getting ready to go. In the air, center field. Ruiz on the move. And there's 1 down. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Julien stands at first with one out.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Here's Trevor Larnach. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Rooker makes the play. And that back in Oakland, bottom of the 9th, and now the DH, Miguel Andujar. And that one fouled off. Out to short, Correa. Whips it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. This could end it. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. First and second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.